Good evening and welcome to ILR5 tonight. I am your commentator. Owen can commentate tonight, so I'll be stepping in his shoes. I'm Jack, and I've got Mr. Jamie, Mr. King MJJ alongside me, and we'll be dropping down to him now and again, but looks like I'm going it alone for tonight's race. And we are here live for the French Grand Prix, the Paul Ricard circuit. And it's the first time ILR ventured into France. Last time F1 was in France was for Magny-Cours back in the day. Personal favourite track of mine, but obviously a lot of people don't like it, but it is what it is. But anyway, here we are for ILR5. It's the first time we're commentating this tier this season. It was an ILR6 last week, and interesting race ahead. It reports that it's an overcast qualifying, but a dry race. It's looking like a clear race ahead, and could see some of the comments already coming into the chat. So good to see what guys are saying in the chat, and here we go. Noel Petrick currently on pole, and Carigi in Carrig, is that how you say it? In P2, Apex Iceman, he's on the super softs there, second off. He has been doing good qualifying sessions, but his race, he has been well off it. Reserve driver, Adril, he's in P4. Suleiman Cha-Cha-Cha, P5. Chapelle in P6. Singapore driver, Elan Dan, the Indonesian driver, that's right, he's living in Indonesia. He's up at 3 AM to race in ILR. What a boy. MK Bourne, P8 Mercedes driver. You what, mate? He's back from the dead. He's in ILR his first season a year ago, and he's kindly returned. He's found himself as a reserve driver in ILR5. He's a few seconds off the pace. He hasn't practiced. He only got the call up an hour ago, so not much expected from him. Just to go out there and have some fun. Little piece, P10. Some of these guys get to set a lap. I'm looking at X-Fanade. My personal opinion, he's one of the quickest drivers on the grid. So right above him, as we're going to go on a hot lap with him. Ferrari driver. Recently joined ILR in a few races ago, and it's really considered a title contender. Just shows how quick he is. Very cautious on turn 1 and 2. You don't want to cut turn 2 too much over the corner cutters. Corner cut warnings will be in effect. Car gets out of the way there. Yellow flag's up ahead in sector 2. Clips the Apex nice. He's being all cautious. I think he just wants to get a good banker in. Just a bit wide. Want to drift out to the right now, and this is the back straight. The DRS is open. It's a car on the inside. It should let him go. The car's hitting well over 200 miles an hour. 210. He's going to just break for the 50-meter board, fling the car in. You just want to clip the inside of the apex for letting it drift back away. Little snap of oversteer. But then now it's another long straight down. It's going to be sweeping right hand. It's a lovely corner this to take full throttle, which these guys can do. Just after the 50-meter board again. Full throttle, 196 miles an hour. Brake just after 50-meter board. Let it drift right wide, but the car comes back into the apex. It's a lovely lap so far. It's very clean. It's a very tricky part of the track now. The sector 3, the track gets a lot more narrow, a lot more intricate. You need to really meet your braking zones. It's a drift wide again. Some of it clip in and just flick the car in here. Slight lock from the rear right, front right. Sorry. Just when it gets out the throttle there. See where he's replacing the leaderboard. And there's P3, 3/10 off. X1A, but I feel like that was more of a banker lap. He's quite cautious in turn 1 and 2. I think he's got a bit more time to find, but he's pleased with that. He's in the contention already. No Petrick. He's had a few disappointing races. He's found himself in P1, the Ultra Softs. Apex Iceman on the Super Softs though. We'll speak to Jamie before this race. We're looking like Ultra Soft, Super Soft run, or Super Soft. So the 2-stop is known to be quite quick here, so interesting to see if some of the guys can pull it off. We're seeing if Josh as well, if he can pull out a lap. He is yet to go out. Iceman Salad's been quite consistent. Our championship leader, Bastos, is he on a lap now? I think he might be, guys, so we'll just see where he is. It's a little bit deep there. Toros is handling like a bit of a beast. Let's see where he pops in. And that is P12 Super Soft. Bastos, should I say. He's not the best qualifier, but he's got that raw race pace, and he's always thereabouts. You can tell he's top of the stand. He's not won a race this season, but he is P12 there. So interesting to see. Maybe just wants to start outside the top 10, do the 1-stop. That's probably his strategy going into this. Yeah, Pinsky took the plunge. He's been promoted up from ILR6, should I say. He finds himself in P6, now P7. King MJJ there of a lap. second off on the super soft. So there's not many ultra soft runners here. So I heard some of the Xbox One guys, they were questioning whether ultra soft qualifying is the best way to go. I think a lot of drivers are thinking super soft is the optimum strategy. So it's interesting to see. It's a dry race, guys. So we won't be seeing many variable strategies. I think either the 1 or 2 stop. As Krieg is gone pole by 3, nearly 4 attempts. He's popped that in like a dream, the Force India driver. That is quick. That's very quick. Because Noel Petrick haven't answered that. He's been sitting in the pits waiting. He's done 1 lap. Let's have a quick look. What's on the fitted sides? What's the best times? So there's a bit of ultra soft there. A bit of a mixed grid so far. Obviously Chappelli there. 8 tenths off on the super softs. Very quick lap. Jamie, do you know what the delta is between the 2 sets of compounds?
6.5 tenths.
So okay. So that Chappelli is really a net P2. You could argue there. 8 tenths off, and 9 tenths off. Okay, that's a very quick lap. So that's one to watch. To be honest, if he's 1 stop in there, your teammate Jamie, he's looking very good for a possible race win. If he has a clean start, looking good. He had a shaky start, Chappelli, didn't he? A few DNS, but he's got his race win now. And he's settling into league racing. His first time league racing as well, so. A bit teething issues. You happy with P6 at the moment?
No.
So some of the cars are filtering. Jamie's not happy with P6. A lot of the cars are in the pit. Top 5 are in the pits. Game JJ's down to P7 as Adriel pops himself up to P5, the reserve driver. Ryan Boulder's JY Pinsky, Finnish driver, rally driver as well by trade. He's got the racing blood in him, so we're Ryan Boulder into this lap. Oh, took a lot of curve there. I think he might be alright. Still on Cha-Cha-Cha and P9 and then P10. That's a lot of curve you can ride there. Oh, he's backed out. He's backed out that lap, folks. I think he may have corner cut. That did look like one to me. Another Finnish driver, Sumalan Tajaja. I mean, I'm not going to be the first one that's been bamboozled by that name. We'll just call him Milan. Or Milan. As he's on his flying lap now. He's on the ultra soft, so this will be his probably his last chance to really netting a good time. He's currently P10. He's just inside the top 10. If he really wants to make improvements. So the delta is probably about 7 tenths. So he could be looking for a top 5 at this sort of pace. Wait and see. He's got a little bit of traffic in front of him. I don't think that should be an issue with the day yet. And the Toro also looks like he's getting out of the way, so that's sensible driving. Good man. 28 viewers now. Wee. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Be kind to me in the comments. Be kind to Jamie as well. He's all ears. Good to have a few lads tuning in. People are saying Jamie for his first win tonight.
I don't think so. The car feels really all over the place.
How's the PU in the back of that car?
It's the only thing that's working right now, thankfully.
And Suleiman Chacha is coming over the line, and P4. I wasn't far off. I said P5. So there you go. Another ultra soft runner there, but Chappelle, you can just see how quick his time really was. Super softs there, 8 tenths off. He is right in the mix. He's my personal favourite for the race win at the moment. Adriel's looking not bad, but it's very interesting. ILR5's quite a spread out field. Has this been the case most of the season, Jamie, or?
No, this is really spread out for some odd reason.
I'm not.
Maybe because it's a new track. It's a new track, so most people haven't.
Most people just aren't used to it. I think you get clearly seen the people who have practice it this week. But interesting as well. Josh is yet to set a lap, so he's on an out lap now. So I don't know if he's just trundling around. It's on the super soft, so he's going to be one to watch. He is He's only won one race this season. He won in Bahrain. I don't think he scored any more points apart from that Bahrain win. So it's either win or bust for the youngster. Bill's having a disaster in P18. Some sort of compound glitch I've been hearing in the chat.
Apex Iceman's time is invalidated, but he's been given the time, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on there.
He's in P12, there's no danger.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, my thing's glitched.
Gazman's asking for the best strategy. It's probably super soft, soft, or ultra soft, super soft, I believe. So this looks like we're going to run a ball with Josh. I think everyone's out apart from 4 or 5 cars. Agiloc's probably left it too late to go out now for 37 seconds left. Josh has left it to his one and only run. I don't know what he's been doing. Maybe he's been having dinner. Maybe he's had to do his homework. But he's just made out in time for the end of qualifying. Bill P18's not had the best season so far, yet to score a point. There's a few drivers across the ILR tiers yet to score points, but it's only, I mean, this season's not halfway yet, so plenty of time. A lot can change. So watch random board with Josh, I think. Let's see what the Ferrari driver can do. Noel Petrick is out of the session as well, so no improvement from him. Karig is P1, I think that's how you pronounce it. Apologies if I'm incorrect. We call him Karig. X18, imagine he's still out, so we're interested to see if he can pop in a quicker time in the ultra softs. Unbelievable time there from that Dutch driver. Let's see where Josh can go. He's got to let the car drift down. Bring it back. You hope you bring it back. You don't want to get too much understeer there. I hate this corner personally. You just don't know where to clip the apex, and then it just pinches in tight there on the right hand side. And you what, man? Pops in a P3. Well then. I was saying he's not going to be in contention, but he's just popped in a P3. And let's see where Josh can go. He's probably the main threat now. He's on the super softs. He's probably aiming for P5 or 6. And a disappointing P12. And Jamie's in P10. Kingham JJ P10. I'm pretty sure he would have took P11 if he started P10. There's no cars behind him, I think, on a lap. Nope. I think it's just Adrolock and maybe Karig. It is. And he's improved further with a 129.2. ILR4 I'm hearing.
Interesting.
That concludes qualifying, I think. Yeah, Pinsky does not improve. That's Karig on pole, the Dutchman, with an absolute blistering time.
Jeez, that's rapid.
It's very quick. I know top tier drivers are doing 28.4, so that's like ILR3 pace he's doing there for this race. Unbelievable. Just getting the, sorry for the lack of talking there, just getting the tweets out. But as you can see, Karigi on pole, no Petrick P2, Uwatman P3, Fonet P4, Suleiman Cha-Cha-Cha P5, Chapelle 6, Adrolock 7th, Pinsky 8th, Iceman disappointed there, P9, Kingham JJ 10, Bastos the next to the best of the rest, P11, Josh P12, maybe he's gunning for that, and you can see the rest of the field there. Little Piece, Gazman, Bill, Apex Iceman, MK Born, Erland Dang. A little bit off the pace there, a couple of seconds off, so obviously wait and see. I think these guys will be doing a one-stop strategy, super soft, and then ultra soft run is surely doing a two-stop, Jamie. Is that correct? On ultra soft,
two-stop? It's not possible to do a one-stop from ultra, so you have to stop twice.
You can't do the ultra soft, no chance.
No chance.
If we get a safety car, could we?
Possibly, but it would be a massive ask.
Okay. So as the drivers are picking their strategies, their tyre choices outside the top 10, the fuel loads, it's all pulling down. Maybe we want to tweak the front wing as well. All crucial aspects. I normally tweak up the wing 1 or 2 just to get a bit more bite into the corners of the heavy fuel. Give it a retweet, Jamie.
I have to log back in.
Oh, that's alright. So, formation lap here, guys. Again, comment in the chat, who do you think's your money on for the race win? I've got to say, Chapelle's looking quite strong. We'll have a quick look at the tyre choices. Have a look there, and you can see everyone outside the top 10 is not touching those ultra softs. So we've got MK Born on the softs, Gazman on the softs going long. But the top 5 runners all ultra softs. Chapelle is the one to watch for me. I think he's looking very quick. Probably a net P2 on pace if he did qualify on ultra softs. So just depends if he can keep the ultra soft runners and get past them when they pit. Are we looking at about, when we're looking at pitting the ultra soft runners, Jamie, about lap 7 or so? Or
If you're a pad driver, maybe lap 6.
Okay, so obviously wheels a better advantage of the tyre life then. Yeah, okay. It's a bit of a shame. Classic Go Masters, thumbs up. Quite a well ordered formation lap for once. All it takes is one brake check lower than half the grid's disqualified. But Kriegi on pole, Noel Patrick P2, Yuwatman his debut, well, his second debut P3, Fonet P4, Suleiman Cha P5, Chapelle is P6, Adriel P7, Pinsky P8, his teammate Apex Iceman P9, King MJJ P10, Bastos P10, Josh P12, Chat's on the reserve driver, not mentioned him today, big shout, he's from Singapore, apologies, Hong Kong, Elang Dang P14, MK Born P15, Iceman Salah, a bit off the pace this week compared to other weeks. Bill in P17, the McLaren, he's won some points. He's telling me he's a bit worried about getting a demotion, but nothing to worry about just yet, mate. Gazman P18, he says he's struggling. He does not like this track, and you can see that in P18. Quite clear he doesn't. And a little piece rounds off the grid, P19. Okay, so here we go, folks. It's nearly time for the French Grand Prix, the first ILR French Grand Prix, round 8 of the season 4. This is ILR5. I'm your commentator, Jack. Well, I'm not a commentator, but I'm going to give it a best shot. Tensions we build in those cockpits now. These drivers are born winners. They sweat all week for these races. All comes down to this one final moment. And here we are, moments away now from lights out. The lights building up now. Kriegi going to let us away. 5 lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. And the Haas driver there's got a fantastic start. Krie's going to have to defend quite quickly. And they'll go heading down to 10-1 now. Krieg makes the 10-1. Look, he's no Patrick away. It's a little bit of contact in the back there. Man there has to run wide. Looks like he's lost a lot of positions. Looks quite messy on the back. Can't be as bad as the real life Grand Prix. Everyone was off the track, but the all-way fairly clearly Ellis contact to the back. The Haas driver. Oh, a bit messy. He's going left and right. Suleiman Cha. He's just been collected there, and that's a very messy start. He's going to have to pit for a new wing or something there. I think he made contact with another driver. Whoa! That's a bit reckless from him. And we're looking 4 wide now, coming to this corner. This is going to end in tears. He's going to have to brake late. He's got wing damage. Oh, he's getting squeezed out. He can't go 4 wide there. He's going to have to concede the position there, which he does. This is an absolute disastrous start from the Haas driver. As the Ferrari drivers. And look at them tussling at the back. This is for P15. Bill's had a good start to P12.
That's literally the worst start I've ever seen. A lot of people are all over the place.
Yeah, you got the back bit even behind you, Jamie. Is absolute chaos. This is battle for P14. Had 4 wide. Absolutely manic start. We'll flick back to the front, guys. Apologies for that. We have it's all order at the front, all calm, isn't it, for a change? Krieger 1.7 ahead already. No Petrick P2. Chapelle, what a start from him. This is what he wanted. P3 on those super softs. If you can keep an old Petrick early on and make a move, he's looking very good. Very good for a possible race win here. But Krieg is looking quite quick. He's got to look a move from the outside. He can't make that stick. Surely not. Surely not. Oh, he's looking. Oh, side by side clean driving. No Petri, they're defending well. 40 people in the chat. Big hello to everyone tuning in. It's on lap 2 of the French Grand Prix at Paul Ricard. And we're looking at a fantastic defensive drive so far from Noel Patrick. Have a quick look at the winners and losers of first opening laps. Position changes. MK Born up 7 spots. Apex Iceman up 4. Chapelle up 3. Chilman Cha. We saw his disaster class live on air. Down in P19. He just got punted. Well, not punted around. He just was the wrong place, wrong time. Championship leader Bastos in P17 in the pits. And Chappelle and Noel Patrick are still going side by side on the back straight. I don't even know the name of these corners. He's been in his gearbox his whole lap. He's going to make a move around here, this left-hander. We're right on board with him. Oh, he's going to be careful. Oh, no, Patrick's left the door open from there. And he's got the move done, has he? As no Patrick's going to fight back. Surely not. Oh, that's a fantastic move. Great driving from both of them. Hard but fair. And Chappelle is up to P2 already. 3 seconds off Krieg though. And this is exactly what he wanted. He wanted the other drivers to be battling. He's already built up a nice lead. But Chappelle is looking very strong. Some great driving there. As Noel Patrick looks like he's struggling on those tyres already. Lap 3 as he's got X-Fanade now all over him. He's going to go defensive already. X-Fanade. He's looking racy. Oh, he's looking very racy. Looks like he's already got the move done. And he has the Dutch driver. Can Noel Patrick fight back? He doesn't want to bend the life out of those tyres too much. And he's got the move done. X-Fanade with a fantastic lap. Saw Josh with a corner caught in penalty already. It's been 3 laps. Long race for him. Saw Bill disconnected unfortunately as well. Don't know what that's about. Maybe issues with PS4. And it's only getting worse for Noel Patrick now as Apex Iceman. He's had a very solid start up P4 and his flags in yellow in sector 2, should I say.
McLaren spun, hit MK Bourne, both of them around.
Oh no, it's a shame. Was it a big incident?
Big, yeah.
I'm trying to look at this, I can't see much damage. Oh no. Well, that is not good. Virtual safety car has been deployed for that big crash there from Adriel, and does that change things at all? I don't think so. Not for the one stoppers. Might be food for thought for the ultra soft runners there, Jamie. Do you think they'll be pitting?
Yeah, definitely. If you're smart.
Interesting to see. This is a good chance. But surely the softs won't last like 24 laps. As Krieg is in, so he is taking the plunge. He's going on to the super softs, so yeah, 2-stop strategy is on the cards. But funnily enough,
He might have lost out though. He pitted too late.
ooh, Chappelle was sleeping under the VSC restart there, Jamie, and X-Fanade is all over the back of him, but he just managed to hang on to that. Chappelle in P1 now, and X-Fanade has called a possible masterclass there in P12, pitting a bit earlier. I'm surprised the other drivers on the Ultrasofts didn't pit. Noel Patrick did pit though, so he's trying to gain from that. Gotta wonder what X-Fanade and
The VSC ended too soon though.
It ended
I
very
don't think
quickly.
they got that big of it. Yeah.
Pinsky with a 3-second penalty. So let's have a quick look at the stops. So nearly the whole top 11 bar little piece have pitted already. So interesting there, interesting. We're going to have to keep an eye on Krieg and Little Piece and Noel Patrick, see where they come out. And there's a Ferrari diving in, that's X-Fanade. I think the front 1 or 2 might gain a little bit of time from the VSC, yeah, but see where he comes out as well. See where Krieg comes out. He had a few seconds on him. It's quite a long pit stop. Comfortably out front. Oh, miles out front, yeah. So yeah, I think he's some of the drivers, Noel Patrick and Krieg's getting the most out of that VSC because obviously, yeah, the VSC ended as it was coming around the last corner for some of them. And there's yellow flags out somewhere. Let's have a look at Bastos and MK Bourne here. Battle for P14. It looks like MK Bourne's got the move done. Another 3-second penalty for Josh. I said he wanted to win this race. He's not going to with all these penalties. Importantly enough, Apex Iceman is not...
Oh my good lord, what is he doing, man?
Oh, look like fisticuffs are out there, elbows are out. What happened there, Jamie? Just caught the end of that?
He just broke in the middle of the corner, man. He's like not even, I don't know if his tires are burnt or what, but he just stopped in the middle of the corner. I don't know what he's doing.
The Renault driver, or...
Yeah. Absolute clown.
Oh, team radio there. Live from the Sour Garage. Oh, we're looking at some heavy defending. I don't know what setup Noel Patrick's running, but he's having a torrid time in this race pace. Absolute torrid time. He's falling down left, right, center. But Funade is in P10. Noel Patrick have both passed the Toro Rosso driver a little piece. So a little bit of traffic there. So this is obviously the issue of the two stop. They are going to come across a little bit of traffic. But Karik is making this look very easy. He's already up to P6 and he has pitted. He's got a very big gap. He's looking strong here. You weren't kidding, Tim, when you said he's looking quick. He's got this race win in the bag now unless something big happens. Unbelievable drive so far. Josh in P5, who you know doesn't make it easy for drivers to get past. MK Bourne pit onto the ultra softs on those. So let's just see how these drivers get on it. Josh yet to stop. Karik has stopped, but these guys are racing for track position. I think Josh will be doing the one stop.
Apex Iceman's around.
Oh, was that just driver error?
I think, yeah, he must have spun. Both Renaults are having a nightmare in that final corner. I have wing damage. That's a pit for a new wing.
Josh is in the pits on the super softs already. So I don't know if those tyres are just killing him. Apex Iceman on the super softs. He's pitting as well. There's a few little disasters coming into play. Some spins, some tyres. I just think that some of the drivers have got the setups probably on a bit too aggressive. I think they've maybe got qualifying on the mind a bit too much. But Karik up to P4 and is about 17 seconds off lead. The pit stop in hand, so interesting to see how he gets on. Hopefully King MJJ and Chatson can make it difficult for him if he comes up to them.
I have half a wing, so we'll see about that.
Oh, okay. Cheers, just killing that, bud. Gonna watch Xfinade on Airline Dank. These guys on the quicker tyres, only couple of laps old, and he's got the move done there. Airline Dank not finding it too much. He plays the long game. Airline Dank. He doesn't start well in qualifying, but he always seems to pick up points in the race. So see how he gets on. So all these early qualifying runners, they're pitting early and have to fight their way through the field for the guys starting further back. So it's causing a few bottlenecks through the track. See if there's any more battles on track. I think that's Gazman down in P15. He's telling me before he does not like this circuit. A lot of comments in the live chat. I ain't gonna read all them. And there's a lot of some of them saying intentional from a certain driver who's out. Oh, that was definitely intentional. He won't be racing again. He'd see it.
Who?
I don't really want to talk about it on the air, but the Adrill was let's just say he didn't really brake for the apex in the back straight.
Oh.
Yeah. Safe travels to him. Header was gone, as some they say. Yellow flags in sector 3, right at VSC. Give us a safety car. That'll spice things up lovely jubbly. Are we going to get one? I think, has Bill rejoined? I think so. It doesn't tell you when a driver's rejoined. Chappelle,
I think he did.
Chatson, I tell you what. Chatson's an unsung hero right now. He's shaved a little bit of time out of Chappelle. He's plodding along. So he's looking quite good there, Jamie. We'll have to wait and see. But Karik is closing on you quite quickly. Frenade isn't too behind. Apex Iceman P6. A few little battles further up. Noel Patrick is not shaking Airline Dang. Obviously the long straights and the DRS is quite easy to keep with some of the cars. Hammer Time saying Josh had to get a new wing. Yeah, I think he must have because he pitted so soon. But hopefully the softs last for him. He's languishing down in P17, so he'll be frustrated with that. Hopefully he can make it back up. Cheers for that information, Hammer Time. Anyone else in the chat? We've got a SWM challenge saying Krieg's going to win. I'd say so too. He's looking very, very quick. Very quick. He's upped his game this week. Scarily quick. You could say almost ILR4 quick. Hint, hint. Oh, King MJJ's not making that. Oh, that salve is sliding a little bit. The tyres must be starting to go a little bit now. There are 8 laps old. And King MJJ's already fighting. He's already gone to the left of the fend, but this move could be already signed, sealed, delivered. And it is. Joshua, another penalty. I wonder how many did you get to before you get qualified? Is it like 24 seconds or so?
Yeah.
Like oh, sorry. I can see battles further down the field. Spectator cam's a lot better than Canada. All you're looking at Canada is trees and fire trucks. But we're looking at an old Petra. He's got past Apex, Iceman Salas, should I say. So he's making his way through the field, but not as quickly as some of the other drivers. The Dutch duo Krieg and Fonade, I think they're actually good pals as well. They're East in another league, and which folded and they've come to join us. They're loving life here. And the 2 Williams drivers here, Erlang Dan and your man. Erlang Dan running a bit wide. Oh. You can see there your man, mate, his tyres keep flicking between super soft and soft. But we can see there on telemetry, he is on the super softs. Chappelle's in the pits, and he's going to the soft tyres. So as I guess, or what Jamie's told me, super soft. He's in lap 10, so Jamie's done his teammate a favour there, and he's sticking on those worn super softs just a little bit longer. He's come out importantly just in front of those Williams drivers. He has got a little bit of traffic in front of him, mate. Iceman Seller. And hopefully he can get past him quickly. He needs to. But Iceman Seller needs to pit as well. Interestingly enough, let's try and work out the delta times. 128. Looking at about 14 seconds. Krieg is up the road, so this could be an interesting race to watch out for. If the Chatson can be a bit of a menace to Krieg. This couldn't be over yet, but I think with those super soft tyres and those worn softs, you just have to wait and see, really. And we're going to watch Spinelli making a move on Apex. Iceman Salah, and looks like he's got the move done there. Just gave him enough room. And you can see those flickering tyres. It says he's on super soft, but believe me, he's on softs. Hopefully a certain Force India can win ILR4. Well, good luck to you, Chill Drive. Joe with 27 seconds in Canada. Well, Joe, I tell you what, you get 27 seconds in Canada, you're going to get 50 seconds here. As Pinsky's out the race, which I don't know why, it's yellow flags.
Karma.
Whoa, fighting talk there. Alright, Verstappen. Calm down, boy. No yellow flags, but yellow flag. No safety car, should I say. Yellow flags. Let's get safety car. Come on. Let's do the safety car dance. MK Born for 10-second power for exceeding track limits. 10 seconds? What's he doing? Is he corner cutting to Australia? And that's Infinito. Hate to see it. He's retired there voluntary as well, so it's not that car's still working. I've said it once, I've said it again. Head of Gonif. He's got 3 DNFs now, 3 casualties from this Grand Prix. I was looking for the battle for the lead here. Chatson and Krieg is for net position, remember. And Krieg is up to P1 now, and now he's need to get his head down and bolt on some laps. He came up to Chatson very quickly, the reserve driver. He's flying ahead. You can see X-Fanade there, not far behind to be fair to him. Only 4 seconds down the road. Chappelle further 8. We'll have to wait and see how this Grand Prix progresses. Like a lot of Formula 1 races this season, you have got this sort of middle ground where you have to just let the race develop, let the laps kick on, should I say, and then you have to really see where everyone is the last 5 or 6 laps to get a better picture. I was looking at Gazzaman and Josh. They're going to go side by side for the right-hander. Looks like Gazman's backed out of that. He's on one super soft. Josh, he likes to go really wide there and then just bring it back into the apex and then let it drift out wide. But Josh making the move, and Xfinade with a 3-second penalty. So that's the first one for him. So depends if Chappelle or any drivers watching that. Xfinade with 3 seconds. Krieg yet to pick up any. Josh with the majority of them. Let's have a quick actual look. Play a factor to come to the end of this Grand Prix. Josh, stop go there for Krieg. Interesting. So he's got to stop go, and he's going to have to pit again as well. So that's another 5 seconds. Pinsky 3 seconds, but he's out. Josh another 3 seconds. MK Bourne's out. Chatson 3 seconds. Noel Petrick 3 seconds. Josh 3 seconds, and MK Bourne 10, and Finade with 3. Okay. It's interesting there. Noel Petrick's got a stop go penalty. Finade with 3 seconds, and Krieg with 3 seconds. Chappelle with none. So food for thought there. Just keep that in mind, guys. Come to the end of this Grand Prix. Obviously, probably be more corner cut penalties issued. It's an easy track to get them. Let's have a look at King and JJ there on Gazaman. And he's got the move done. Lovely job with that. Just for the corners even there. And King and JJ on the softs now to the end. He took those super softs quite well. Was it 11 laps, Jamie?
Yeah.
Do you not feel like you were losing a lot of time? That's quite a while.
I was losing 3 seconds a lap. Got a broken wing too.
Would you not have took the Elliott pit stop just for worse tyres at the end, just for the sake of the wing?
Nah. I was gonna have to go this long anyways.
Okay.
My teammate has precedence.
I'd say so, yeah. As he's up into P3 now. His chat's son is pitted, so you know. So interested to see where he comes out. He is exiting the pit lane as we speak. There's a lot of traffic ahead of you, but Bastos is on 10 laps. Will have to pit again. Silma Cha will have to pit again. As Iceman Seller, sorry, is in P11. And Chat Shun is up to P6. Let's have a look. Where did he start? He's up 7 positions. Driver of the day, fellas, I'm hearing. What a drive. You walk, man, great recovery. We saw his incident with someone Cha first lap. He was forward to the back of the field, and he's made his way back up to P5, so some great pace there. Noel Petrick down 2 on P4. Spelle up 3. Finade P2, and Krieg, as predicted, is in P1 at the moment, and is starting to bolt ahead, get a couple seconds ahead already. Important part of this Grand Prix now for Spelle, especially. He needs to try and get those times down, needs to try and keep pushing on. But it's going to be proving difficult with the sort of pace out in front. Let's have a little look here. There's a King MJJ is under pressure from Josh. Don't know. I just
overtook him.
Oh, I was going to say, just get the move done. So, sign seal delivered. Jamie is in P9 at the moment. That's up 1 position where he started. As yellow flags, that Gazaman is out of this Grand Prix. And Bill's found himself up to P15. I think Bill's still running this Grand Prix. His cars and not ghosting. McLaren driver yet to score any points this season. Final board, give him his little bit of moment of fame. P15. If he gets a few more DNFs or a safety car, you never know, might come back into him. He runs quite wide there. Josh with another penalty. 5 seconds, stop go. We get some comments in the chat, guys. How many seconds of penalties do you reckon Josh is going to get by the end of this race? Will he get disqualified? Let's see your comments. Oh, an Icebex Iceman's coming out just in time. Silman Cha. Do the Cha slide. As Apex Iceman looks like he's got it done. Whoa. I was slightly clenched there watching that. The pit exit is terrible. It just comes out of nowhere. Obviously the drivers can see on the radars that are in the pit lane, but still. Woof. And Josh is not shaking King and JJ just yet. But he has...
My DRS is broken, so I have to pass Bastos on pure speed.
Oh, you hate to see that. Get that PU 10'd up. DRS broken. We're hearing from the Sauber guys, and that's Gazman out. 4 casualties today. Still got 15 rows though. It's great to see 12 laps left of this French Grand Prix. Coming alive from Paul Ricard in sunny France. It's in the arse end of nowhere in between 25 miles from Marseille. I want to say just outside an airport. Apparently logistics to get here are a nightmare. Apparently fans are waiting hours to try and get in and out. It's country roads in and out of the circuit. So if they improve that for 2019. Ooh, I'll tell you what, there's a slippery Sabre at the back there. Oh, is he going? Is King of JJ going to be able to pass on raw speed? We'll find out now. Oh, he's got a look on the inside. Normally good KS drivers, Bastos and King of JJ. They've raced each other for years, and he's got the move done. And tell you what, Josh has followed him with a brilliant move, and another 3 seconds for Josh. Tell you what, Jamie, you could let Josh go. He'd still be finishing 20 seconds behind you. So, I don't know how many penalties he's got now, bless him. Oh, come on, guys. Let's see. I'm going to have a quick look at the chat. Let's see how many seconds. Flex is saying 7,000 seconds. To be honest, I wouldn't say no. Chill Drive 21 seconds. Master Swift for 34 seconds. Whew. God loves to try it. But anyway, just monitoring that gap out in front. Fanade's keeping it within 4 or 5 seconds. So obviously quite quiet part of this Grand Prix. Let's have a look at them. Krieg obviously has his super softs are 12 laps older. He's doing 12 laps on them now. Surely he's going to be looking to pit. I imagine he's actually going to pit this lap for super softs again. They're probably they last for about 11-12 laps, guys. I think so. Obviously, he lasts a bit longer with the less fuel in the car towards the end of this Grand Prix. Chappelle 11 seconds. He has lost a few seconds being the soft, so 16 seconds off Krieg. I don't know how long the pit stop is here. I want to say about 24 seconds. It is quite slow, 37 miles an hour as well. So just looks 33 minutes. Well, these guys using braking line. They're allowed to use braking line. You wouldn't think so. Some of the brake failures we're seeing here, especially early on from a certain McLaren driver that just forgot to brake. Maybe a brake failure. We'll give him that. King of JJ 3 seconds penalty. Unbelievable.
On a straight line too.
Get him out. Get him out. Oh dear. Let's have a look. Sulman Cha started promising for him all the way down in languishing P14. But tell you what, there's a whole group of cars, not all group within 5-6 seconds, are still fighting for that final point. And Noel Patrick has pit onto the Super Softs, guys. So he's gone a bit earlier than Krieg. I don't know if Krieg, do you think he's holding out for the Ultra Softs? I think it'd be a bit of a silly idea to do that. If it's me, I'd just bank on another set of Super Softs. We're going to watch Noel Patrick now on his brand new set of Super Softs. He's going to go to the outside here on Iceman Salah. And it should be a no-brainer, and it is. The Red Bull driver does not fight that too much. He hasn't got too much to fight there. He's got his own race to contend with. He's out just outside the points in P11. But Bastos is on 14 lap old soft, so we will have to pit again. And so will you want, man. And that is Fanade and Krieg in the pit, guys. And that is super soft for the pair of them. Remember, Noel Petrie did have a stop-go penalty, so he will be a little bit further down the grid than what would be anticipated. But there we have it. Chappelle is in the net lead of this race. And how's Fanade ahead of Krieg? I've missed something here. And there's another 5-second stop-go for Josh. It's getting out of hand. I think I've missed something here, unless Telementary's wrong. Fanade's jumped Krieg, unless Krieg's had a stop-go penalty. I need to have a quick look at this. Oh dear, oh dear. Severe collision with Bastos. Oh dear. Josh. Fanade's got 3 seconds. I don't think he's got a stop-go, does he?
Josh is driving like not the best, is all I can say.
I think the correct term is... I'm not going to say it.
I think he intentionally tried to hit his switchback to hit me off of the chicane. I mean, I read him like a book, though.
Oh dear. Well, I said a warning for intentional crash. He's got wing damage, so I mean, he's letting cars go now. So I mean, I guess he's being sensible in that aspect. We don't know what the game's saying or what actually happened.
No, he's watching the stream and knows he's in big trouble.
Yeah, probably. I know his friends are. Tut, Josh, we've seen it. There's that Air Langdown, 6 laps old. Whoa, Noel Patrick's there. Is he going to make contact with him? He's not hanging around Noel Patrick. He tries to give him a bit of space there. We didn't give him the exit entry of that corner. And he's a man on a mission. Those super softs are going to have to give it all he's got now for the next 10 laps. And next up the road is King MJJ. Jamie, you're 15 seconds ahead of him. He's on super softs.
Yeah, it should be enough.
It should be enough, but I think you both got 3-second penalties as well. So interesting to see. I mean, depends you get brought into the battle chat, son. But interesting to see Chapelle masterclass, folks. But can he hold out for the win? He's on the worn softs. These guys are on fresh super softs. They're going to be probably a second a lap quicker. No Petrick, another 3 seconds there. You want them another 3 seconds. They're coming in now, thick and fast. Obviously, a lot more laps under the belt. Fanade and Krieg.
Noel Petrick got to finish 3 seconds in front of me.
Yep. Apparently, according to certain sources, that Josh got brake checked, but we'll have to wait and see what that is. Obviously, there's some issues between Josh and Bastos. Wouldn't hear him from the chat. Shame to see that. Right on board there as Bastos says he's got the move done on Josh. Oh, he's going to go side by side, and that is just that's just silly driving. Go on, so this is get the popcorn out now, guys, because we're watching this, and I've got a feeling this is going to end in tears. And that's the end of Josh and ILR.
What just happened?
Oh, you know, he just went a cut across the track and just binned it. Like I knew he would. You hate to see it. Seven seconds now between Fanade and Chapelle. I don't know what happened to Karik though. It doesn't say stop go unless he had a disaster. Maybe waiting in the pits for someone, or I mean, his teammate is his teammate running? I don't think his teammate is here, so that's interesting. But Chat's son in P4, King of JJ is closing in on him, so hopefully he can maybe try and make a move on him for P4. He's quietly going about his business, King of JJ. You could argue maybe he's in a title fight. He doesn't think he is. He's probably lacking the raw pace. If it was me, I'd say the current top 3 are probably the quickest guys out there at the moment this season. Noel Petrick is looking a bit feisty all over. You what, man? You what, mate? Sorry, should I say? Oh, look, he's getting defensive. You what, man? He's going to defensive left. Noel Petrick's going to have to do it the hard way. He's going to have to go right. He's going to brake late. Swoop around, and what a move from Noel Petrick that was. Superb. What made defended really well, but that's all he could really do on those softs. And you see how easy it is in these super soft tyres to overtake these worn out softs. And as I'm saying that, the gap between the front 3 is tumbling. Just under 6 seconds now between Chapelle and Fanade. Question is, as Fanade pumps in the fastest lap at 1:32.890, can he get the win? Let me know in the comments in the chat. Do you think Fanade or Krieg can win this Grand Prix? I think they've all got 3-second penalties, I believe. So
Oh, DRS finally.
Ooh, DRS finally, as Josh has left the session and left ILR for the last time. Chatson as I'm not kidding, I'm having that. King JJ is all over the back of Chatson. The gap between the leaders is 4 seconds. Those softs are dying. Surely it's Fanates to win now. Oh, it's gone up to 4 seconds.
The super softs cliff way quicker than the softs do, by the way.
It's interesting. So the 4 laps
will be in better hands in the last couple laps.
It's gonna be close. I think that Fanade and Krieg have got 3-second penalties. I'm not sure about Chappelle as well. Interesting. King JJ still over the back of Chatson, yet to find a way past. 14 runners left in this Grand Prix. Ooh, looking racy, looking very racy between these two. King JJ's tyres are a little bit older, but shouldn't really matter too much on these softs. This is for net track position now. Everyone will be going to the end of the race. Ooh, a bit of dirty air through there. It's hard to follow the cars around. Obviously got the DRS now on the back straight. And Shadowfax Apex Iceman is out of this race, and that is another race he is yet to finish. I think it's only one race this season he's finished. The poor form continues for the Renault driver. Iceman Salah with 3 seconds worth of penalties in P8. And that moves Bill up to P13. He's sniffing a possible point. You never know, Bill. Oh, as Chatson runs a little bit wide there. That's going to invite Jamie to look on the inside. Oh, he's going to ride again. Oh, he's given plenty of space, which is very good of him. Jamie with a slight tank slapper. And he's got the move done and dusted. Chatson very polite there. He left the door well open for him.
No, I forced my way through a bit cheekily.
Ooh, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 4 laps left. We've got ILR3 and ILR4 following this. Alex Lillielaw and ILR3. Make sure to tune into that. That'll be a good race. And can Paul McGuinness score his first point? I really want that for Paul. He's such a competitive driver. He's not enjoying his time at the moment. He's had some rotten luck and some crap driving, to be fair, from some other people. It's cost him. But and ILR4 as well with Jess commentating. Kind of chill drive, get another win. It's looking very competitive there. Chatson is not shaking you off just yet, Jamie. Have a look at Erland Dang is at the back of Iceman Salah. Little piece on the final point in P10. They'll have to obviously get some penalties. These drivers have penalties, corner cut penalties, should I say. So have to wait until the final results come in and the actual penalties kick in. Some of these guys could have 6, 9, 12, so I mean, it's provisional, but we'll have to wait and see. Sometimes can be a bit of an anticlimax, that, which is a shame, the strict corner cutting. Got ILR6 currently on the go at the moment. It might have finished actually by now. Graham was commentating that, so if you have missed that, be sure to check that one out. That should be quite a good one. It's a 4-way title fight in ILR6, which is good to see. But 1.5 seconds now, guys, as Funade has got another 3 seconds. Is that the kiss goodbye to his win? Chappelle might have just won the race there. Have to wait and see as the sun is glistening off this car park tarmac painted job of a track. But
I've set a personal best sector 1, so Chappelle's tires might be coming back to him too.
Yeah, super softs, they're struggling in the dirty air behind him. You can just see the downforce of these cars around that fast right-hander. So yeah, I've noticed it's like real life F1 almost. Like they're getting to the back of Chappelle and they're struggling to really close the gap to a second. Just the dead air and the lack of tyres. As Chat's son is not finished with you yet, King MJJ. So I'm gonna keep my eyes on that. Well, I'll tell you what. I wanted the I wanted the ILR5 chat to pop. I didn't want it to pop in this way. Who's if you guys in the chat could let me know who you think your driver of the day is. I think I may. Let's have a quick look. Who's your winners and losers? Position changes. Chat's on up 8. King of JJ up 6. Chappelle up P5. I'm tempted to say Chappelle, personal choice. Big honourable mention as well to Iceman Salah up 8 positions to P8 and Alan down. Done well as well. A little piece up 9 to P10. King of JJ up 6. I think for me...
Before I was down in 14th at one point on lap 1. So I think I've done good.
As Fanade has gone wide as he's trying to make a move on Chappelle. Unfortunately, he couldn't get the move done. He's run very, very wide. Everyone's saying a certain driver, McLaren driver of the day. It will be his last chance to be driver of the day in ILR, I guess, so we can give it to him if you want to. But I think I think we can probably safely say it's probably between Chat's son. I'd probably give it to him unless we'll have to wait and see the final finishing positions. But Chappelle has drove brilliantly in that car. I don't even think he's got a penalty, Jamie. He has been on it like a car bonnet. He was so inconsistent the first 2-3 laps, but now he's in the zone with racing. Like he's a real title contender, I tell you.
He got 0 penalties in Canada, so I don't expect him to get any penalties here.
Sweat's real, like fair play to him, and he's looking like he's going to win the French Grand Prix, back-to-back wins, and that's how you say title contender. I'm seeing, but definitely what we're seeing here, folks. The top 4 are probably all looking like title contenders. Jamie probably lacking that slight bit of raw lap pace over these other 3 guys who have who spend a lot more time on it. As we're looking at Chappelle and Fanade going for it. It's Petra's gone on 3 seconds. Chappelle is going to fight for this because I don't think he knows if they have 3 seconds of penalties. Unless Big Jeff's been in his ear. I mean, we all know what Big Jeff's like. He'll tell you you need your wet tyres on for these sort of conditions. Classic Jeff. Oh, and there's Bill up ahead in P13. Let's hope he doesn't get caught out on that. It should get blue flags for these guys coming through. McLaren getting lapped. I wish I was surprised, just like real life. Chappelle's on super softs. Oh, he's got to look at the inside, surely not. Oh, see. Oh, this is for, he thinks it's for race position. I don't know if he knows about the corner cut penalties Fanade's got. So he's battling like this is for it, the race win. So boom, I guess, and go for it, lads. Chappelle's now gone the DRS. He's got the slipstream. He's going to go the long way around, pull to the right. And look at Carrig as well. He's on the action. Oh, it looks like he's got the move done. But Fanade's going to come back, coming on the last lap. It's side by side now, going to 10-3. And Carrig is just a passenger watching this. Oh, very polite to each other. Fanade's picked up another 3 seconds. Oh, whoa. And that's Carrig is bumping his way through as well. This is all for the race win in the final lap. Unbelievable stuff here in the final lap of this French Grand Prix. The 3 leaders all within half a second of each other. We're going in towards the last sector of this Grand Prix. We have Fanade, Carrig and Chappelle. We know a couple of them have got corner cut penalties. We have to see what the final results are. I think it's Chappelle's in the bag. We have to wait and see. But oh my dear, elbows wet out on that PS4 corners. Carrig was very aggressive, but a borderline fair, I'd say. And then we can Bill get the back marker getting involved. Surely he's got to get out of the way, and he does. Just about. And we got to look at Carrig. Is he going to try and make a move on Fanade for the race lead? We've got 1 sector left of this Grand Prix. Oh. Is he going to look on the inside, surely? He's going to have a look. Oh, Fernade shuts the door. Is he going to look? Slight contact. He looks to the front right. They're bumping. They're going side by side to the line. Oh, he squares a little bit at the exit of the corner. Looks like Fernade's going to get on the line. We have to wait and see the corner cut. Carrique's got it. Carrique's got the win. By 3 seconds. Oh, Chapelle second. Fernade's third. We'll have to have a look at some of the penalties. I swear it's Chapelle's, but we'll have to quite look at the penalties. I can't remember off the top of my head. Unless they didn't pop up for me or unless I missed them. But as King MJJ takes P4 up 6 positions. And Chats on P5. Probably Chats will be my driver of the day, I'd say. Great drive up from 8 positions and just off the front runners. Great drive from first solid points. Noel Patrick had such a good start, but did struggle in his first stint on those ultra soft tyres. But phew, what a finish. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to be looking at a few corner cut penalties issued, but we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see as Noel Patrick finishes 9th in the end. No, that's how many penalties he had. Oh, and that's a lot of desync. There we have it. Congratulations to Carrique on the win. Wow, 3 drivers battling on the last lap of the Grand Prix for the win. That's what it's about. Look how close that was. I said it was going to boil down to the last lap. Big VJ Malley, I'll be delighted there. Getting the tikka masalas in for the boys. As Chapelle will be disappointed not to have took the win in the end. As yeah, it's Brendan Lay, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. But let's have a quick rundown of the race results. I don't care about that. So he 3 seconds. He must have got that on the last corner. Oof. But it wouldn't have been enough anyway. There we have it. Carrique wins. Chapelle second. Fernade in third. King MJJ for solid driving P4. Chats on P5. Some Chacha P6. Iceman Salah P7. Watman P8. No Petra P9. Little Piece P10. Elan Dan 11. Bastos 12. Bill 13th. Race not to remember. Iceman. Apex Iceman. Josh. Gazman, MK Born, J Pinsky, and Adriel all did not finish this Grand Prix. I have been Jack. This has been ILR5. And tune in immediately in the next 10-15 minutes for ILR3 and ILR4. Well done to the race winners. It was a good race act. And I'll catch you guys in a bit. See you later.